Hello everyone, Paul from High Tech Legion, and we have a new motherboard coming out. It's being introduced and it'll be available on the 29th of October 2013. And this is going to be another gaming version from MSI, and it's a micro ATX board and it's a Z87 board. So you got a lot of nice features on it that you'd become accustomed to with the gaming series from MSI, and of course that would be the killer NIC, the onboard LAN, and of course a few different features that we'll get into when we actually go and look at the board itself. Of course this board is SLI and Crossfire X capable, so it is a gaming board, but of course we're going to get a little bit more room for a smaller form factor, a smaller case. And if you're into smaller cases and going a little bit smaller, this might be something that you might want to take a look at. And of course, we also have the Sound Blaster system by Creative Labs on here for sound. So let's go ahead over to my other area. We'll take a closer look at the board, and then I'll come back and I'll give you some of my final thoughts on it. Be right back. First, we'll start with the box, of course, which I always do, and we'll take a look at it. Since this is the gaming version, of course, hopefully you've all become accustomed to the box itself and the dragon logo from MSI, and of course the gaming series logo, which is over here. This is, in effect, a Z87M Gaming Motherboard, M meaning micro ATX. Of course, it's from MSI. Killer NIC E2200 LAN. Of course, this is for the new Haswell processors, which is the new Core series from Intel, and it has the Z87 chipset in it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the back of the box here. And as you can see on the back of the box, it has some of the features that come with this. Of course, you have the audio boost, which means that you're getting a Creative Labs Sound Blaster Cinema audio boost for sound. Then we have the killer NIC. Of course, it's the E2200. If you've seen any of our other reviews, you know that you do get software with that, and it'll help you keep your bandwidth up so you reduce lag while you're gaming. And of course, OC Genie 4. That is another feature that comes included with this, and OC Genie 4 basically gives you a couple modes that you could set an automatic overclock to either a gaming mode or basically just a normal overclock. So those are some of the features that we have. Of course, you know, it's military class 4. All the gaming boards are military class 4. We'll go ahead and take that out and show you what we got inside. Let's go ahead and start with the quick installation guide, of course. Let's get that a little bit closer for you all to see. And then, of course, we have our install disk. No motherboard comes complete without a user's guide. And then as per our accessories, of course, we have a SLI Bridge. MSI has now included actually a placard for your case for the MSI Gaming series. We have a total of 4 SATA 6 connectors. Of course, your back I/O plate. And these I totally love. These are connectors for the motherboard, so you don't have to worry about getting your hands in there when you got your motherboard in your case to plug in your motherboard, your actual case plug-ins for your external case features, which would be your power switch, etc. And of course, finally, and last but not least, the gaming placard for your door. So, after that, let's go ahead and bring out the board itself, and we'll go over the board a little bit. Alright, let that focus up a little bit. This is going to be a little bit rough because it is black motherboard, but we'll go ahead and do it the best that we can here. So, in any case, let's start from the corners here. Let's look at the heat sinks. Let's take a good close look at these heat sinks. You can see there are beefier heat sinks. It does have a heat pipe that goes from the VRM up over to the top, and there is a heat sink, the heat pipe included. Of course, you have your nice caps in here. These are the dark capacitors and the MOSFETs. So this is an upgraded board over what you're used to seeing with their regular series, or the classic series, as you would say. Now, a couple different things about this board, and I didn't see this on their larger boards. Of course, you have the OC Genie, but right here, you also have an OC switch, which is on the bottom. You can switch that to different sides, and we'll get into that in the written review a little bit more, because I'm probably going to go ahead and play around with that when I do a little bit more testing on it. Of course, DDR3 memory. You have 4 ports for your DDR3 memory and a 24-pin power connector. When we go and take a look over here, we can see that we have the OC Genie switch. We do have a power and a reset button. We do have USB 3.0 put on. And another good thing about this is we have a post indicator LED, which is good. We have 2, 4, 6 SATA ports. So these are SATA 6G ports. When we go to the bottom, of course, you can see the nice heatsink that does light up. And of course, it has the Dragon on it. So this is your PCH heatsink. And then we come over, and of course you have your connectors down on the bottom. Let's go ahead to the PCIe X1 ports here. And then of course this is SLI capable or Crossfire capable, so you have your 2 PCIe X16 and X8 connectors. Your audio boost for the Sound Blaster sound. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at the actual outputs. So of course we have all your channels for your sound. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 USB 3s. You have 2 USB 2s and a PS2 port. This is of course your killer NIC, your LAN. This is an optical out. And we also have DisplayPort, HDMI, and it looks like another HDMI on there. So if I'm wrong, I'll definitely annotate it. But in any case, so turning it over, now we have our 8-pin power connector. On the back, of course, you're going to see your back plate, which is installed before, and we have our screws that are holding our heat sinks onto the board. So in any case, basically, this is going to be for people who don't want the full form factor, who want a smaller form factor to fit in a smaller case. Of course, you're going to be able to run an SLI and Crossfire and do a lot of different things. And of course, you're getting the now common component with the gaming series, which is the audio boost, and it does work real well. And again, another feature would be the Killer NIC E2200, which has software that you could use to make sure that you're getting the correct amount of bandwidth for gaming. So I'll go ahead and give my final thoughts on the board. So give me a second and we'll be right back. As you can see, I mean, everything is feature rich on this board. They didn't skimp on a lot of different things just because it's a micro ATX board. You're still getting the 8-channel, 7.1 surround sound with the audio boost, which is great. You got the Killer NIC. You have the dual HDMI ports plus a display port. I mean, personally, I don't know anybody who really uses VGA anymore, so I think that was a good idea to do the dual HDMI instead of putting a VGA on there. We have the OC Genie and the new OC switch, as well as our debug here, which is something new. So there's a ton of features that you wouldn't expect to get on a micro ATX board, especially a gaming board. Of course, it's SLI capable. That's another thing. I mean, I've reviewed a couple other boards. Maybe they're not specific for gaming, but they weren't SLI capable. You're only able to go single, and then if you wanted to do Crossfire, you could do Crossfire X, but you could not do SLI. So if you're using an NVIDIA card and you have SLI, you were kind of left out. You couldn't buy that board. But in any case, as I said, this is going to be available today, which is the 29th of October. So as per price, I'm going to estimate maybe in the $150 range. Don't have a price on it still yet to be determined. Again, just got this board the other day. I really haven't had time to test it, so I couldn't do a full review on it. But I wanted you guys to see it first, so you knew that it was going to be available. But in any case, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give you an update video when I do finish benchmarking this, and I do go over everything that I need to go over. So in the meantime, hope you enjoyed this closer look at this MSI Z87M Gaming Motherboard. And remember, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Make sure that you share this video. We want you, as our subscribers, to get the word out for us. Let's get it going. You know we do great videos, so why not share it? Let's get more people in so they can enjoy what you've been enjoying for quite a long time. Make sure you visit our website at www.hitechlegion.com. Again, that's HITECH Legion.com. Not H-I-G-H, but H-I. Hey, stop by Facebook. I know a lot of you guys use Facebook, so why not like us on Facebook? So it's facebook.com/HTL Reviews. And then, of course, if you're into Twitter and you like to tweet, we do tweet every night. We do tweet quite a few different things that you might be interested in. So it'll be twitter.com/HitechLegion. Well, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and share, guys. It's all up to you. Remember, Christmas contest coming very, very soon. Last year, over 130 prizes, so who knows what's going to happen this year. We might even have one of these that you could win. So in any case, I'll see you the next time. Stay thirsty, my friends, or thirsty, however you want to put it. Bye-bye.